Shlump.
Hello everybody, it's Shlump, and recently another Steam Deck YouTuber named Gaming on Linux uploaded a video talking about how Valve has just updated Proton Experimental to fix a crashing issue that was happening with Halo Infinite on Steam Deck. Now I've made multiple videos on Halo Infinite on Steam Deck on this channel before, but it's been a bit of a while since I've covered it, and I want to see how things have changed. So I want to see what this recent Proton Experimental update does. Does it allow the game to run at a perfect 60 FPS? And furthermore, if that's the case, can we bump the graphics up to get better visuals? So I want to check it out, see what's popping with Halo Infinite on the Steam Deck. So that's exactly what I did here. And the results are pretty similar to what I was getting before, last time I covered this game. Except for when I first tried to open this game, it crashed quite a few times on me, like 3 or 4 times. The first few times I think were like when I was just opening the game, so I didn't even get into the game. It just tried to open it and just said it couldn't. And then other times I did get into the main menu, and then it crashed. So that was really weird, but eventually, after a few tries, I did get the game to start working. And now you're seeing the gameplay footage that you're seeing here. And as you can see, it's not a perfect 60 FPS. The results are pretty similar to last time I checked in on it. It can reach 60 FPS a lot of time, but there's a lot of frame time spikes and sputters on the frame rate graph there, meaning that the frames that are being displayed on the screen are not being distributed evenly across time. So the game does not feel as good to play as it should, or that you would hope it would. So that's a disappointment. That means we can't take the graphics up a few more levels. They're all gonna have to be on low. And it also means that we won't get a smooth 60 FPS while playing against bots. Because like this game, and many other games with bots, playing with bots decreases the game's performance significantly. In this game, like 10 to 20 FPS. They're really heavy in this game, especially. So definitely gonna have a lesser experience playing with bots in Halo Infinite on Steam Deck. So because this is multiplayer right now, but if you play with bots, the performance is significantly worse, as I covered in some of my other Halo Infinite videos. Even on a beefy PC though, it's hard to get a smooth 60 FPS with bots. So that is something that is very unlikely to happen, I think, even if we do get multiplayer running extremely well. Because remember, this game on Xbox One runs at 30 FPS, and the Steam Deck is about as powerful as an Xbox One is when it's running games at 800p. So the fact that we're getting this close to 60 FPS here is impressive already, and I know Valve is continuing to work on this game on Steam Deck. That's why they keep adding changes to Proton Experimental to allow this game to run better. But since I'm here checking out Halo Infinite on Proton Experimental, I decided to also test it out on GE Proton 36, which, if you don't know, it's a version of Proton that's developed by some internet users online. And once you download it on the Steam Deck and set a game's Proton version to GE Proton, it can provide some truly miraculous results for games, allowing some games to go from completely broken and unplayable on the Steam Deck to perfect and just a great experience with no issues at all. And I've tried it on Halo Infinite before, and so I decided to try it here again. And it didn't really make much of a difference at all. It still crashed too while I opened it the first few times, so that's definitely annoying and frustrating. And the thing is, with benchmarking Halo Infinite and trying to measure out the performance of the game, it's hard to get like a situation that's similar to other tests of the game because I can't pick the map that I want to play on in multiplayer. So if I want to test a game with online users, which is where multiplayer is going to run best, not with bots, but with online users, it's kind of hard to benchmark it because I won't be on the same map, and maps have varying levels of performance they provide because some might be harder to run than others. So a map that's later in this video, when I switch to Proton GE36, I don't know how hard to run that map is compared to this one, and so that might impact the performance we're getting. But overall, the performance was extremely similar to what you're seeing here, so GE Proton 36 doesn't really make a difference with this game in my testing. So that's Halo Infinite on the Steam Deck in the state that it's currently in. It seems like it's going to take quite a while for this game to become a fully smooth 60 FPS on the Steam Deck, if it's ever going to get there at all. I really hope it does, but that might not happen at all, or it might actually happen tomorrow. Like, you never know with Steam Deck. Valve could literally update Proton Experimental tomorrow again and make the game perfect on Steam Deck, or it could happen in GE Proton. You just don't know, so that's why I'm going to keep checking in this game and other games I make videos on. Testing games on the Steam Deck is never really a one and done thing. They're always receiving patches and updates that allow it to work better with the Steam Deck, so it's important to keep checking back on them over time. So that's what we're going to do with this channel, with all the games I test, including Halo Infinite. So, with that being said, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can stay in the loop and up to date on everything Halo Infinite on Steam Deck, because if there's ever any new developments with this game on deck, I'll let you know. And most people who watch my channel are not subscribed actually, so if you did subscribe, it'd really help me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Steam Deck video.
Irresistible force, meet object. Power items inbound.
Shots are down.
Thrusters acquired. Such power.
Double kill.
Valorous work, Spartan. Irresistible force, meet object. Rack up the most kills to achieve victory.
Shields are down.
Do be careful with that, it's sharp. Classic kill.
Taking cover.
Overshield inbound. Overshield available. S7 sniper available.
Down near.
Power items incoming.
Way to victory.
Power items have arrived.
Enemy shields down.